Everybody, it's Dana. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I just filmed like half an hour. I took you guys through me putting all of my little pockets and tucks into these into these two journals I'm working on. And my phone then cut off. Oops, I dropped my ink blending tool. I heard my phone beep off and it was out of recording space. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll just post that part and then I'll just keep on recording and do a part two. And oh my gosh, I had been filming with it in portrait instead of landscape on my phone. So the whole video was ruined. So I'm just like, whatever. I'll just take you through and show you what I've done and we'll continue on. So, boss move. Boss move. Boss. So I've just been working on these two journals. One of them is for me. They're identical, almost identical. One of them is for me, and one of them I'll put in my Etsy shop. And I had just finished last night decorating all of my pockets and tuck spots and stuff like that. So I was just going through and putting those in my journal and figuring out where I wanted everything. And gosh, I had filmed the whole thing and now I have one thing left. So I'm sorry about that. So these are the journals. They're just the quilted covers that I did in a previous tutorial. And now I've just got this tuck spot left here to put in both of them. And then I want to do some Rita Donnelly flips. That'll give me 2 more tuck spot areas. And I think then I'll be done and ready to sew in the signatures and I'll be almost done with the journals. So trying to see where I'm at as far as space for, that just kills me. Like I took you guys through deciding where I wanted everything and we laid them all down. I filmed for like half an hour. Oh, so frustrating. I think I want to put a Rita Donnelly flip here, although that looks really pretty. But I think this is where I want Rita Donnelly flip to go. I already have something on the other side. So we've got something there. I need something here. It's going to cover up that little birdie. I could just clip it in, because this is really good journaling space here. It even has kind of lines on it. So let me get some paper clips and we'll just clip this in. I think I'll do it on, do I want to do it on the side? I don't know. So I'll just clip that there. And then I have something here. I have something here. Don't know what I'm going to do with the middle of this one yet. So I could put my other Rita Donnelly flip there because I've got something there. That's a good journaling spot. And I have something there. And there. Don't have anything there, but that's okay. You don't have to have something everywhere. Okay, so this one's ready for just Rita Donnelly flips and it's done. And ready to sew the signature in. Let's see where we want. So I guess we're making Rita Donnelly flips. That's what we'll do so that I can have a video to put up. Oh, goodness. Okay, I have something here. And what's good is this is good for journaling, yes, because of the light color. But whatever tucks in here can be taken out to journal on the page. Okay, this needs something. That kind of blends in, but we could do a Rita Donnelly flip there. I have something here. Have something here. Here's our middle. When we sew that in, that's going to be our floating pocket. Oh, this will look pretty right here. I think I'll use it as a tuck. Yeah. Let's use it as a tuck in this one. bestie. Oops, look at me. I'm just not even paying attention. I was going to do it as a tuck spot, and I put glue on 3 sides. Goodness gracious. Where is my mind today? I don't have any idea. It went out the window. I was telling you guys in the last video that was no good. I'm going to peek up here and make sure that my camera is still on the right orientation. It is. I know I checked that before I started recording. I always check that. Oh my gosh, boss, no. Good grief. He just reached his big old head up. Here's my paper towel that I'm wiping glue off with, and he grabbed it to eat it. Ugh. Jeez. Okay. So then I should have a couple of spaces to put Rita Donnelly flips in here. So that'll work. So let me show you how to make those, and then I'll tell you what I was going to tell you that I know that I said in my other video. Let's see. I want my offcuts, so I'm going to use, these are really easy because all you do is take a square, okay? So I'm just going to, I'll probably use this just because it's in both journals and it's cardstock. So let me get my paper trimmer here because I want a straight edge. So you just basically want a square. So let me see how wide this is. Looks like this is about, I'm going to trim it to 3.5 just so we have a perfect square. And so I'll just trim this way at 3.5, and then I'll do another one at 3.5. Okay, because I put 2 when I use these. I like the one-sided paper because I don't have to line the backside with anything. And I'll usually put 2 in one journal. So wherever I put it on the front part of the signature, I just turn it over and put it on the back side of the signature. So now I need 2 more for the other journal. Let's see what we have here. Do I have any more cardstock? I don't think that I do. It's all just like text weight. But that's okay. We can use that. Let's see. Oh, I have this one. Yeah, let's use this one. This one's cardstock. Okay, so let's... Now, they don't have to be 3.5. That's just the nearest measurement I have here that this one is. So, just as long as they're a square. So whatever size you want to make them, as long as they're a square. So I just happen to be doing 3.5. 3.5 and 3.5. Put that over there. Okay, so 2 for each one, and I just dropped one. I'm like, whatever I touch today, I drop it. It does not matter what it is. Okay. So I'm going to ink these before I do anything else. Oh, well, I don't even know where my pen for my glue went. Good grief. My desk is such a mess right now. I'm a little frazzled just because that other video is... It's hard to move into just recording another video when you've got one that you had done. But oh well. You guys know me. You don't care if I'm a little flustered. So I'm just going to ink these up. And then we're going to fold them in half diagonally. While I do this, I'll tell you guys... what I was telling you in the first recording that was no good was I had told you guys I was in escrow for a house, that my mom and I were buying a house after renting for the last like 8 or 9 years. And, well, our house fell out of escrow and I was really bummed. And so my agent called me, and I guess what we didn't know was that had no business being on the market in the first place, because it was on a VA loan. The seller had a VA loan and they were 7 months behind on their mortgage payments. And I was just like, wow. And so the VA basically took possession of the property, and they're going to go through all the expense to short sale it instead of letting us buy it. So that really stunk. And so my agent called me to tell me that. And so in a matter of 3 hours, she called me, we fell out of escrow, she picked me up, we went looking at houses and made an offer on another house. So now we're in escrow on another house, and it's nice. It actually is less money, and it's got one extra bedroom, and so that's nice. It all worked out for the best, but it's just been a whirlwind of activity around here. And it was so funny because my agent said, she goes, in all the years I've been doing this, I have never had a house fall out of escrow. And I said, well, welcome to being part of my life, because people who tend to be in my life, that's the way things work for me. Is nothing ever works out the first time. It's always a matter of testing and patience, and it's just, that's how things work in my life for some reason. And God has taught me a lot about patience and going with the flow and trusting, because that's just how things kind of work in my life. So I said, well, welcome to my life. Well, excuse me. This new house that we're under contract with, that we're in escrow with, is a for sale by owner. And the guy that is selling the house is actually a broker. But he's licensed in Oregon. He's not done business in Arizona, so he's kind of unfamiliar with some of the Arizona laws. And so he's just been a real kind of a pain to deal with, because he wants to do certain things and put certain things in the contract that really aren't Arizona real estate law. Like, you can't do that. And so he's just been kind of a real pain to deal with. And my agent said, told me, she said, I've done a lot of for sale by owners, and I've just never come across somebody like this. And I said, well, I told you to welcome to my life. You didn't believe me. If there's one thing that's true, when you're part of Dana's life, you will have new experiences that you didn't have before. Oh, gosh. Gotta try and have a sense of humor about things, I tell ya, because it'll just drive you crazy if you don't. Okay, I'm looking for my bone folder. There it is. Okay, so now that I have these inked up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold them diagonally, corner to corner. So just look at what your pattern is and what direction you kind of want that going. And you're just gonna fold it like that, because we're just gonna glue it on 2 sides, and it'll flip, it'll be a tuck spot. And then this will flip up for journaling like that. So I wanna go ahead and ink this top edge here. I don't think I'm gonna really do a whole lot here, because this paper is really pretty. So let's see how we want this one to go. Oh, we want the flower right in the middle. That'll be really good. It'll be really pretty. There we go. And I think what we'll do is like put one of each design in each journal, so we have 2 different ones. Okay, let's do these. Ooh, can I get that purple flower? I can. I want that purple flower right in the front. That's pretty. See, you have this really pretty paper. You don't really have to do anything to embellish it when the paper's that pretty. Let's see. Let's do this little cluster of flowers in the front on this one. Okay. All right, so let's find where we're going to put these in to our books. Okay, so I think what I'll do is put one of each in each book. So let's see where we wanted to put them in here. See where we have a free page. We have right here. That's full, that's full, that's full. So we have here, and I think on the other side, yep, each side of this one. So let's put the purple one down. On this side and this side. This down right here. Hold that down, let the glue grab. See, now this flips up like that for journaling, and we'll tuck something pretty in the pocket. So now we'll do the other side. We'll do this one. Oh, those look actually really pretty on those. That looks really pretty. Do we want this flower? No, I like this side. Let's glue this side down. Yeah. So I'm trying to, we'll be moving sometime next month, and I'm trying to kind of finish up projects that I have I'm in the middle of in my journals. I mean, in my journals, on my table here, because at some point I'm going to have to stop and pack my craft stuff. But it's usually the last thing I pack because I just, like, it's a stress reliever for me. I have got to be able to have my craft stuff out so that I can have place to unwind. Moving is very stressful. Packing is very stressful. So let's see, where were we going to put one? We're going to put one here. Which one looks best? Let's see. We have this one. That's real pretty. Ooh, I like this one. So I've got these two journals that I need to finish. And I've got a swap coming up this next week for Valentine's, and I ordered the cutest digitals vintage Valentines from Gail Agostinelli's shop. Her shop is Cinnamon Tea, and I'll show them to you when we're done here. They are so cute. So I decided to make my swap partner I think we have something on the other side. We do. So I need to find another spot on the second half of the signature for this other one. So I decided, maybe here, to make, got something there, don't have anything there, but that's a good journaling spot. Okay, here it is. So I decided to make my swap partner a set of vintage Valentine's cards, and I think I might do a wreath. I was watching a tutorial from Tracy over at Mindless Crafting, and she did the cutest wreath out of just 1/2 inch wide paper strips that she curled with her bone folder, and then she pinned them on a foam wreath form. And oh my gosh, it was adorable. So I'm thinking about, I really want to try it. So I'm thinking about making my swap partner a wreath. And okay, there we go. Okay, those are ready for ephemera, ready for the signatures to be sewn in. And so I've got to do after I finish these two journals, I've got to do my Valentine's swap because that is due next week. And then, so this is a project I was in the middle of that will be done, these two journals. And then I've got my swap to do. So that'll be the next thing I work on because it's due next week. And then the next journal I'm going to do is a Sherlock journal. This is for my mom. She specifically requested a Sherlock journal for her birthday. And so I already have the 3 signatures put together with paper. And And so this will be the next journal that I get to work on, and that'll be really fun. And so, and then I just will be getting in Alice in Wonderland paper, Stamperia. I just ordered that because I bought several months ago I'm looking for my pen for my glue, some Alice in Wonderland fabric because I wanted to do some Alice journals. And so now that I have the paper ordered, I know I'm going to have to stop myself from working on it to do the other things that need to get done before it. Because as soon as that paper comes in, I'm going to want to do my Alice in Wonderland journals. I can't find my pen. I'll have to get another one. I wanted to show you those vintage Valentines. Okay, so Gail's shop is called Cinnamon Tea. Look at these. Are these adorable? So I cannot wait to make some vintage Valentine cards. These aren't even all of them. That cute. Oh, it's so cute. I love it so much. Look at this one. Aw. So she has those up here now. This one's my favorite. So cute. And then I printed them a second time just in a smaller size. So I'm going to make a large set and a small set for her. So that's really cute. And so anyway, if you want to see me make those and do some card making, I mean, let me know in the comments below. I know this wasn't all that exciting of a video, just me playing around putting stuff in a journal, but my house was quiet and I just felt like coming on and jabbing with you guys. And while I finished up, got to more of a finished place with these journals. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. And probably my next video will be a flip through of these journals, because hopefully I'll have them done here in the next day or two. Because all I got to do is pull stuff for the pockets and sew the signatures in. So I'm excited to be done with a project that's been sitting for a while. So anyway, well, I hope you guys have a very blessed day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.